One of the reasons for coming to one of these classes is so that you learn some of the techniques. One of the techniques is being able to, this is specifically for the paper-based, you guys are all going to take the SAT on paper, I believe. Has anyone taken the SAT before? Yeah, it was on paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got paper, you're actually, are you allowed to write on the exam? Yes.
Wait, you are?
Yeah, it's a piece of paper. Piece of paper. There, once it's put out there. And so you can actually, as one of the tips, tell me a tip that would be using paper on the test. What would be a good tip for a test taker? Anybody?
Use pencil?
Remember how they have the like A, B, C, D, E as choices? If you see a choice that's obviously wrong, what can you do to it?
Cross it out.
Cross it out. That's a really good tip because it helps your mind figure out that one's out. So even if you skip that problem, when you have time to come back, you have sent a message to the future saying, future self, do not look at option A because I've already eliminated that. It's going to be one of the other four. So that is a really important tip. Do not treat your test as something that is to be returned untouched. Mark it. The reason I'm holding up a multiplication grid, this is like a 20 by 20, is that it's one of the features of the SAT. If you can know the squares in your head, like 13 times 13, the ones above 12, everybody knows what times what makes 100, right? Come on. What times what makes 100? 10 times 10, right? How about 144? 12 times 12, please thank your 6th grade teacher. She got that into your head. Now, can we get 14 times 14? Anybody? What's that? Oh, outlier. That's right. One person knew, maybe somebody else who was too shy. 196. That's the sort of thing that I want to get this, that's what this is going to be useful for. A big tip is be able to reproduce on paper what your calculation is going on in your head. Make some notes while you're taking the test so that you can check your answer. Some people will look at an answer and not rewrite it in visual terms. They will just try to figure out what the answer is, and they'll write down maybe an equation and then figure out which one is right. If you can go step by step, showing to yourself what is your thought process, you will do better on the SAT generally.
So while we're